Surds, the politics. If you are over 40, there is a fair chance when your child comes home and says, I've got these strange things called surds to do, you would go, what? Because unless you did A-level, they weren't part of the syllabus. Surds, I mean, they're great. They're Arabic numbers. But they get... I used to lose count of the numbers of kids, the little 14-year-olds who would tell you with either defiance, I hate surds, me, or tearful, I really don't get them. These were kids in foundation level who were being made to do the kind of maths that used to be, in my day, only in A-level. And why? Well, there is actually a very good reason to do surds. What surds are, something working just to remind you what they are, square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5, are numbers you can't work out. In maths, they had a very problematic birth. There was a theory in Pythagoras that all numbers could be written as the ratio of two other numbers. So if you found a fraction that was accurate enough, a decimal that was accurate enough, then you would be able to work out anything. The idea that decimals that never stopped was blasphemy. And always legend has it 2 people were killed for espousing it. It's probably false, but it makes a great story. The maths of surds, as we understand it, was invented by the Kurds. Why? They were designing catapults. Why? Well, did you ever wonder why the Third Crusade failed? The Saracens had better catapults because they could handle the maths. It might even be true. It's a good story. So they have this lovely history. And in terms of the history of thought, I think that's rather exciting because it tells you something about the way we think. That if you can't solve a problem, you black box it. You put it in a special sign of its own and you work out everything around it and leave it as a problem for somebody else to work out or to see if it will resolve itself. So much of human thought is just like that. You solve what you can and label what you can't. Fine. But of course, surds aren't used like that. If we used them as an exercise in philosophy, they'd be superb. But they're not. They're used as a brutal battering ram to take poor kids who will never need them, who barely understand their times table, and to traumatise them, to teach them that they hate maths. And this is just that vulnerable group that's so needed. So while I love surds, and I wish them to stay in the syllabus, there's another bit of me that thinks they ought to be out. That the parents at 40 not understanding them and thinking that they sound rude is about right. Because my God, they're used that way. It's such a pity in the end. I'll do some more tomorrow.